I'm Brad Blazek, and I wrote a book I'd like to share with you today. It's called My Daddy Forgets, There's a Boo-Boo in His Head, and it's written by me, Captain Brad Blazek. And there's a little bunny explaining things to her little sister bunny. Hi, little Snow. I'm your big sister. My name is Belle, and I'm 5. I want to tell you about Daddy. Daddy has a boo-boo in his head. His head hurts every day. He was an army soldier. He got hurt when he was fighting the bad guys in war to keep us all safe and to keep our country safe. Daddy is our hero. Mommy says that Daddy is okay, but he needs extra help to do things. And we can help Daddy. She is his caregiver. Mommy is like a nurse to Daddy. And there she is giving Daddy a drink of lemonade. I know Daddy loves us because he tells us. Sometimes he acts confused or forgets where he is or what he was doing. But even when he forgets to show it, I know Daddy loves us. Daddy needs a stick sometimes to help him walk. It is called a cane. Sometimes Daddy forgets he needs it. Sometimes Daddy falls. And that's okay, I help him. I'm a big helper. You can be too. And the little bunny's saying, "Here, Daddy, don't forget your cane." And the daddy's saying, "Thank you, sweetie." Daddy has trouble getting up. I like being up in the morning with the sun, but his boo-boo hurts in the morning. We have to be quiet, but I want to play. I try my best and Mommy helps. I help Daddy wake up with a kiss and a hug. You can help Daddy too. Mommy can take us to go outside and play so we can play loud. And there's the little sister bunny trying to climb up in the bed, and there's big sister bunny kissing Daddy a good morning. Sometimes Daddy gets confused. I help him remember what we were doing. You can help him remember too. Sometimes he is doing something for me and he will get confused. I remember and I tell him. I will say, "Daddy, you were getting a glass of milk. The glasses are in that cabinet." I run over and show him where the milk is in the fridge. And sometimes where the chocolate syrup is too. I am Daddy's big helper, and you can be too. Daddy loves us and tries to cook. He really does try. It is fun because I never know what he will cook. Mommy has to help Daddy a lot. There's Daddy cooking, but he burned the carrots. And then he tried to make up for it by bringing candy. And Mommy's like, "No, you have to give them real carrots." It is fun to go places with Daddy. Every time we go anywhere, it is an adventure. Sometimes he forgets where we are going. I help him remember, and you can help him remember too. Sometimes I say, "Daddy, we were going to get ice cream." We have fun. He gets tired easily and has to sit. He can't do the things other daddies do all the time, but he loves us and he tries. There's Daddy looking at the map trying to figure out where we were going. I show him how to be silly. He can be silly. It is fun to be silly with Daddy. You can be silly with Daddy too. And there's the big sister bunny using the carrots as rhinoceros or some type of big teeth. Sometimes the boo-boo in his head hurts so much that Daddy gets upset or sad. He can look grumpy or a little angry sometimes. He gets confused when his boo-boo hurts. I ask, "Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." But Mommy tells me, "No, sweetie, you did nothing wrong." Daddy has a boo-boo in his head and he forgets, but we can help him. We can help him by being a little quiet. Sometimes when Daddy is playing with us, it is fun and we get loud. The loud sounds make Daddy's boo-boo hurt and he covers his ears. Or when we're in the car and we sing loud, it's fun to sing and Daddy wants us to sing. And he sings too, but then Daddy forgets that it hurts his boo-boo and then his head hurts. Mommy and I tell Daddy that the singing has to be soft. Shh. Daddy and Mommy tell me they want us to be happy and make happy sounds. And if it helps, we all remember there's a boo-boo in Daddy's head. We help Daddy remember he has headphones for the happy noises. And sometimes he goes outside when it's just a little loud. And he can see us through the window while we sing and dance. And Daddy is happy to see us play and sing and have fun. He just takes a little time out sometimes to let his boo-boo stop hurting. Then when Daddy feels better, we can all play and sing together again. And there they are dancing and singing. Sometimes Daddy forgets to use patience. He does not mean to get frustrated. I help him remember. I say, "It's okay, Daddy." I help him calm down. I help him remember to count to 5 and breathe. And the big sister bunny saying, "Take a deep breath, Daddy. Count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel better?" And Daddy says, "Yes, sweetie. Thank you for helping me." Daddy's words confuse me sometimes, and the daddy's saying, "Ow, it Those sounds that the daddy's trying to say, sometimes they can sound funny as they come out all wrong. I wish Daddy could tell me, but sometimes he is hurting and his words do not work. That's called aphasia. He makes noises or words that sound a little funny. He has trouble getting them out okay. He is trying to say them, but can't. I can usually figure out what he means. He points or uses his body, like body language. I can help tell what he means by how he moves his hands. I am smart. I know what he is trying to say. I help him. We work together. I am able to guess what Daddy wants to say. Daddy loves us, but sometimes he forgets how to say it. I am a big helper, and one day, little sister, you will be able to help him too. Daddy says I help him remember. I help him remember how good a hug can feel. I help him remember how sweet a laugh sounds. I help him remember love. You do too. Daddy loves us, but sometimes Daddy forgets. And the big sister saying, "I love you, Dada." And little baby sister saying, "Love, Dada." When he remembers, he tells my sister and me, "That's right, sweet ones. When I held you after you were born, you were so small and so full of love. You taught me how good love can feel. You both did. Thank you for being my sweet girls. I love you." The end. And here in the back, the author wrote a little note that he wants you to know. And that's that even after he got his disability, he still went and did a lot of things that he wanted to do. He just had to figure out a different way of doing it. He rode horses, he scuba dived, he drove a tank, he flew an airplane. But the biggest thing is, just remember to follow your dreams and make new ones as you grow. Do not let your disabilities hold you back from dreaming big and shooting for the stars. Thank you.